Hi, my name is Kaylee.
I'm Sophia. My name is Elena.
My name is Ashia Kelly. I live in Long Island, New York.
I'm from Los Angeles, California.
I live in New York.
I'm from India, but I live in the United States now and I'm a student.
I never really expected that in my lifetime I would experience a pandemic.
But then I was in Singapore, so it did come into Singapore very early on.
I remember first hearing about it in December, and that's when it was only in China. And everyone was like, oh, COVID's never going to come over here. Like, we're fine. Little did we know.
After China, Singapore was one of the first places where it started to spread. So we definitely became very aware very quickly. But it was really weird. And I didn't expect it because then school shut down for 2 weeks.
I was just like, cool, a 2-week break. Okay, I'm cool with that. But then they kept shutting down and kept shutting down. I'm just like, oh, wow, okay, this is actually a bigger deal than I thought it was.
I guess I didn't really take it that serious until I didn't go back to school.
When they gave us these big black garbage bags to clean out our lockers.
When I realized about a month or two in that I hadn't left my house yet.
We used to check the dashboard every morning and every night to see cases and how it's going.
When I saw the death tolls and death rates, and that's when I was like, oh wow, this is serious.
This is going to be my routine from now on. I'm not going to go back to school. So that really switched my life.
I have a big friend group, so we all used to hang out at each other's houses. Now we can't do that, of course, because no one's parents feel comfortable having us in the house. So definitely going over there and hanging out on the couch, watching movies. I really miss that.
Being at a restaurant with my friends seems so unusual until I did it very recently, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've forgotten what it's like to order food and eat food with your friends.
My friends and I would always go to this burger shop right after school. And that was kind of our hangout spot.
Before the pandemic, I went on my first Disney cruise. So I think it's the environment of just being out and around different people and then spending time with the people you love. There's always something to do. There's always some sort of activity. There's always something new to see. So that was probably my favorite part about just being out and about before the pandemic.
I remember elementary school. That was my favorite time because all I did is play all day. And now these little kids they're at home looking at screens.
They think this is normal. So I feel really bad for them.
Your main source of social interaction is school. So I know it's been really hard that way for them.
Then I think about the freshmen that are freshmen now. And I think maybe I am lucky that I was able to spend at least a little bit of time on campus.
My sister's a freshman in high school right now, and she's in person, but I feel she's definitely missing out on a lot because my freshman year was just completely different than her freshman year.
Kind of sad that they don't get to experience that yet, and they're just kind of here yeah, okay, high school is just Zoom classes, when actually it's nothing like how it is this year.
Because I have a sister and 2 cousins back home who all live together and who all haven't been to school since March. So I think definitely for me being able to come to college and still even though it's not normal, still have some sort of in-person classes and have people around me has been big.
I feel I'm missing out on the high school experience.
This is my senior year, so basically my entire senior year was in upheaval, and so many things have disappeared, football games.
I was looking forward to all the track meets.
I was planning on going on way more college tours than I was able to.
High school graduation was a big thing that I think a lot of us missed out on because it was it's naturally a big celebration and you have everybody there, it's usually so much fun.
I had a couple of internships planned that I wasn't able to do.
Actually not being able to start college normally was a big bummer.
The pandemic kind of forced me to look deeper and to do more research into different colleges, and I got accepted into one of them that I was really excited to go to and I was really excited to look into.
So I think definitely getting that time home was good for me, especially since for the first 3-4 months of the pandemic I was away, and then I was able to come back.
I got like opportunities to go and to like immerse myself in nature and really fall in love with like hiking. And I was able to start my podcast.
I knew going back to school that I wanted to do something new. So I was like, I'm going to try out for cheer. So while I was home, I was like training and conditioning for that and everything. And I forced myself to learn how to cook, how to make new things.
I remember like the whole time I had to like figure out a way to get back home. All of like April, May, and June was like really stressful for me because flights kept getting canceled. Things were just not working out. And I think that definitely made me a lot stronger. And I think it also like just made me learn how to like adapt to like uncertain circumstances because things were changing every day and they're still changing every day.
I definitely think being home and everything forced me to build a stronger relationship with God.
I just got to like learn so much about myself and like learn what's good about myself, what definitely needs some working on, and become more confident in who I am.
There are a lot of things that I have lost, but I have also gained a bunch. I mean, I've gained, my dad and I have like really gotten closer since we've been able to go backpacking.
To have friends and like relationships that will like stay grounded while everything is changing, I think is so beautiful.
I'm really grateful that I got like so many months at home with my family before I like left for college.
It made me appreciate life more.
Once the pandemic hit and like one of my friends is completely at home, like she's not allowed to go outside whatsoever, where at least the rest of us are. So we started like talking on group chats a lot more, and I think I've gotten like a lot closer to them. I was always like, I don't want to show my true feelings because people are going to think like, oh, you're weird or something. But then like once the pandemic hit, I was kind of like, you know what? There's no better time. Let's start showing my true feelings. And people stayed my friends. So like now I know that they're my true friends because they respect me for who I am.
I feel like if this taught us one thing, it like shows you like who your real friends are and to appreciate everyone who's in your life.
My dad used to say this saying when I was younger, pace, positive attitude changed everything. And I think that has like really stuck with me, you know, because I've like having positivity during this time is really difficult, but I think it really helps, you know, to get through it.
If you liked this video, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our RealWorks YouTube videos. And don't forget to watch the films of the next generation of filmmakers.